Exactly 1 year ago, I was actually standing in this exact same spot. The media was here at the Fairplex waiting for a news conference to begin to learn more information about the shooting. The then superintendent, Hal Harrell, was there. We also know that the then police chief, Pete Arredondo, was also there. When they started that news conference, it was only around for about 2 minutes. They only spoke for 2 minutes. At that point, we didn't know how many people had been shot, how many people were in the hospital, how many people died. And today, people still have a lot of questions. Some people are still asking about those some 400 law enforcement officers from different agencies across the state who were outside of Robb Elementary School exactly 1 year ago today, yet they didn't go inside of the rooms where those children were shot. People are asking whether any of them are going to be charged for their inaction. KSAT Investigates' Dylan Collier actually spoke to an investigator, a legal expert, about this issue. Watch.
A year later, it is footage that is still difficult to watch. A Robb Elementary School hallway filled with law enforcement personnel while 19 students and 2 teachers lay dead or dying in 2 classrooms. While 5 of the 376 peace officers who responded to the massacre have since been fired or resigned while facing possible discipline action, no one there that fateful day has been criminally charged.
With the assistance of
and District Attorney Christina Mitchell, whose prosecuting region includes Uvalde County, has given no indication when or even if that will ever happen.
Investigations into police conduct can be challenging, especially in a situation where there's a lot happening at once.
Alexandra Klein is an assistant professor at St. Mary's University School of Law. She points out that Texas officers can be held criminally liable for omissions or a failure to act, but with an important caveat that applies here. They aren't required to, if doing so would expose them or someone else to a risk of bodily injury.
If you have an omission, a failure to act, you have to prove that there's a legal duty that was breached.
Klein says felony injury to a child by omission or child neglect charges could be in play, but adds it's tough to know for sure without seeing the full case file. Mitchell, who declined our request for an interview for this story, instead sent us the same written statement she released more than 10 months ago.
It reads in part, quote, "My goal is to secure justice for the victims, their families, and the citizens of the 38th Judicial District. This goal cannot be accomplished unless there is a thorough investigation buttressed by fairness, integrity, and impartiality free from political and media pressures."
If the Texas Rangers and the police felt that disciplinary actions were appropriate, then they were probably warranted. It's harder to say whether criminal investigations are appropriate, but certainly, you know, people who've been in those situations, the victims' families deserve real answers about what happened and what went wrong that day.
For KSAT Investigates, I'm Dylan Collier.
You know, the statute of limitations for most misdemeanors in Texas is 2 years, and it's at least that long for any felonies. So that means that Mitchell has at least another year before some of these possible cases could expire. Steve, Myra?
It's still hard to take that we have so many unanswered questions a year later, Stephanie.